Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobby and this is Bobby Reads Tarot, and today I have a pick a card reading for all of you. This is what is coming next in your life. This is pile number 1. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck with a piece of red rock from Sedona. This is the Tattoo Tarot with a seashell. We have the Dark Mansion Tarot with this Desert Rose. And finally, we have Morgan Greer Tarot with a big chunk of rose quartz. So take a moment and meditate on the cards, see which pile or which stone calls out to you, and then go to the description box down below to find the timestamp for your pile. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. Let's go ahead and see what the universe has in store for you. What's coming up for you next in your life. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, we have 3 of Wands. So you might be proud of something that you've recently accomplished. Page of Wands, a lot of wands so far. Ideas, I'm feeling like. There are ideas coming in for you, pile number 1. Okay. Empress energy. Empress energy can be creating new life, can be a baby, can be ideas. It's the divine feminine. It could be counterpart energy. Let's just keep going here and see what the universe has in store for you, pile number 1. What's coming for you next in your life? Okay, so right away we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This is fulfillment, abundance. This is safety and security. So this energy is the energy of feeling like everything is stable. We also have the 4 of Cups here. And the 4 of Cups is, this person is sitting here and has all these options and things are coming out and being offered. And he's just kind of like, meh. And I'll say he or she when I'm referring to the people in the cards, but please remember that tarot it's not gender specific. So we can flip flop those pronouns always. Okay. So this person here is sitting under the tree and they're being offered things and they're just kind of like, I don't know. And then we also have, again, the Wands energy, 7 of Wands reverse. There may be something coming for you that might be kind of either hard work, or it might be something that you don't really want to get into. Somebody could be offering you an opportunity, or even this could be possibly an offer of emotion, friendship, love, but something's being offered and you're not really wild about it. And I do feel that if you do accept this, it's going to be this really difficult battle where you're just going to feel like you're not making any progress, you're not getting anywhere. So let's just get more. Let's get a few more cards. Let's get some clarification. Pile number 1. What is going on? Okay, again, we have more Wands energy. We have the 2 of Wands. So this person is like looking out and kind of surveying what they have, what they've accomplished, and they're very, very happy with what they have. You should be very proud of what you've done, pile number 1. It feels like work and ideas. You may have your own business. You may be thinking about opening your own business. Okay, and now we have the Ace of Swords. So this is something coming in fast, okay? When the Ace of Wands shows up, it means that there's going to be action and it's going to happen fast. And again, this could be something in business. This could be business. This could be love. There might be two different options here. Again, this could be, love. It could be a relationship. But again, this could be work. So maybe this is kind of giving two simultaneous readings for you, pile number one. But there's something that's going to be coming in for you, and it's coming in fast. And then we have this Five of Cups reversed. You may have been through something in the past, recent past, I'm feeling like, but it's like you've been through something, but you're coming out the other side. So you may have experienced some kind of a loss, some kind of grief. But when you have the Six of Cups reversed, it's showing you that you're coming through the other side of it. And it's time to begin your healing journey and to keep going, to keep focusing. We have this Three of Wands reversed. Again, more wands. You have the Three of Wands when we were shuffling your cards. The Three of Wands is issues in communication, delays in communication. Make sure that you are being very clear in your words, both spoken and written. Also, make sure that if you're signing any contracts or if you are communicating with other people, make sure that you are fully understanding what they're saying as well. Miscommunication could cause an issue for you that you don't need, that you can prevent by just being more conscientious. Okay, pile number one. So just really make sure that you are on the same page with other people and really be mindful of your communication skills. There is some kind of a celebration coming. So whether this is a celebration of getting together with friends, or this could also be a wedding or some type of an event where you get to get together with people and have a good time. Oh, this is too many cards. Let's keep going. Let's get a few more cards for pile number one here. Some more tarot. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is wish fulfillment in regards to things emotional. Usually cups are our emotions. So this is coming out the other side and feeling really good. So I do feel like what we're looking at for you, pile number one, just to kind of like pull everything together and recap. So I feel like you right now possess stability, okay? And things are going really, really good for you, but things are being offered to you and you're kind of like, maybe, maybe not. You're not really wild about it. If you choose this, you are going to have, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have a battle. And it gives the opportunity for miscommunication here. You are already really satisfied with what you have. So when this offer comes in for you, this Ace of Swords, really evaluate it and really make sure that you're looking at all of the details. So if there's like a work contract or a business contract that you're signing, make sure that you read it and you understand it. Maybe have a lawyer look at it, get professional advice. But I do feel like it might not be in your best interest. So definitely really, really pay attention and make sure that it is the best situation for you. Whatever you've been coming out of, whatever you've been struggling with, whatever has happened that left you feeling a sense of loss, this is coming to an end. And you're going to be enveloped in this energy of celebration and family and friends and people coming together to celebrate good times. We're getting to that time of year where it's summertime, so there may be get-togethers and things like that for you. Everything is looking really, really good for you, pile number one. You just have all of this love and support and options, and you just really are feeling it. You're really feeling how valued and loved you are by others, by those in your life, and it's a really, really good feeling. So you've got all of this stability, whether this is financial stability or just stability. You have all of this fulfillment with your relationships. Everything is really looking good, pile number one. And then we have the Hanged Man reversed. The Hanged Man reverse can talk about being too rigid or too like stuck in your your routines or your ways. This could potentially indicate like maybe some type of OCD, or not, it doesn't even have to be like a diagnosis. It could just be that you're very, very rigid about certain things. You might be a very type A personality. And so we want to really be aware of this, pile number one, and see, is that rigidity, is that of value to you? Are you getting something out of that, or is it hindering you and holding you back? If you find that it's hindering you and it's holding you back, then spend some energy letting some of that go so that you can reverse your hanged man. We want to get out of that that energy where we're doing things just because it's what we've always done, it's what's expected of us, and maybe find new ways of doing things or look for new routines, because you might find that there's actually a better way, but you're not going to find it unless you're open to it and you're aware of it. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards, pile number one. This is the Goddess of the Moon oracle. Let's see what clarification we can get from our oracle cards to see what is going on for pile number one. And I'm just going to scoot these over here out of the way for you, pile number one, so that you can see what is going on here. Okay. What is next for pile number one? Okay, we have the Dark Moon, which is the Void, card number one. Card number one is very much Fool energy. This is new journey. This is starting something from the beginning. The Void, it's very symbolic of the creation of Earth. So first there was the firmament, and then out of that came the Earth and the sun and the moon and the stars. This card represents that energy. So it's that energy of birth, brand new, having a clean slate, having nothing there so that you can create whatever it is that you want to create. Let's see what else we have for you, pile number one. What else do we have for pile number one? We have number 21, resilience. So again, this person, they've carried a lot. They have, look at how much stuff they have on their back. They're completely loaded down. I feel like this is kind of signaling to a couple different things in your reading. I feel like this hanged man energy, this very rigid way of doing things, is causing you to feel weighed down. However, you have resilience. So you can come back from that. You can counter that. Also, we had the Five of Cups over here, which is that feeling of grief. It's that feeling of loss. But you are resilient, pile number one, and you are coming back. You're coming back bigger and stronger than ever. And you're coming back with this void energy. So you can create anything you want. I have a saying, I say it all the time, but I think it's the most true saying ever. And it is, you can be, do, or have anything you want. And that's what's really being reflected in these cards. You're stable, you're good with, you're safe, basically, you're protected. So you have that ability to go out and try something new. And you know that you're resilient. You know that you always bounce back. So that helps to take some of the risk out of it, or the fear out of, maybe doing something new or beginning some kind of new endeavor. What other cards do we have? What else? What other messages do we have for pile number one? This one is wanting to come out. Balance. Okay. So balance is such an important thing. It's finding that balance. Right now, carrying all of this on your back, it's very difficult to find your balance because you're just doing everything that you can to stay upright. There's a very interesting mix, pile number one, of really good things and then maybe coming out of some stuff that's a little tougher. Maybe you've recently had some trauma that you've had to work through or come out of. But balance is coming for you. You're going to be able to find that balance that you need. We need to focus on that balance. Another interesting thing too with balance is that balance is scales with Libra, which is end of September, beginning of October. So this could also be an indicator of a time frame. So this could be talking about whatever's coming for you is going to come for you during possibly Libra season. So be aware of that as well. We're going to do some star seed oracle cards. Let's see what else we have for pile number 1. Let's keep it going. What messages do we have for pile number 1 for what is on their way? What is coming next for pile number 1? We have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, so with this energy, this karmic relationships, what you might be healing from, pile number 1, this right here, this way you're coming out of the other side. This could have been a karmic relationship. When we talk about relationships, again, they don't have to be romantic relationships. These could be business partnerships. This could be family relationships. So whatever you are coming out of, I feel like it does have something to do with a relationship, something in a relationship. But understand, pile number 1, that whatever that was, it was a karmic relationship, and it was karma that you had to settle, that you had to work through, that you had to experience. So we have that, right? We have that karmic energy, whether good or bad, and there's times in our lives where we have to go through certain things because of the karmic energy that we have created in our, our eternity of existence. And this karmic relationships this could also be twin flame. With Orion energy, Orion is the constellation of Osiris. And Osiris was married to Isis, who was also his sister. Yeah, the Greeks are crazy like that. But this is definitely, so they were so in love, and their brother Seth took Osiris and chopped him up into a bunch of pieces, killed him, and then spread his parts all over. And Isis traveled the world to find all of the pieces of Osiris and basically put him back together and breathed life back into him and resurrected him. And so that's the type of bond that we're talking about when we're talking about this karmic relationships. This could be like twin souls. This energy, though, I'm feeling like whoever this person was, it's someone who your energy and their energy are tied together and has been tied together for a very long time and needed to be worked out. This karmic relationship is something that it was destined for you. But again, we're coming to the end of that. We're on the other side, and now we're getting to this place where you can find your balance and you can begin to create anew. It's always nice to know that every day is a fresh, opportunity that's too many cards. Every day is a fresh opportunity to start over and to have a different experience. So I think that's just the most amazing thing. And we have weight of the world. Look at this. This person is carrying the weight of the world. Weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It is not yours to carry. I'm wondering if some of this rigidity and being such a stickler about certain things, if that is causing weight and added stress on you, pile number 1. You're carrying something and it's very big and it's very heavy, and it's time for you to let it go. I want to pull, I'm going to switch to the Broken Mirror Oracle. So this deck talks about kind of different relationships, different things like that. It can be used to kind of get some clarity on things like that. So I want to look at this karmic relationship a little bit more, pile number 1. I want to understand more about this because we've got, this weight of the world. We've got this karmic relationships, and I'm feeling like there's more to the story, and I want to get some clarification. So can we get some clarification on this karmic relationship for pile number 1? Karmic relationship and why pile number 1 is feeling the weight of the world. Let's see here. Okay. Toxic love. for drama, addictions, love, hate, relationships. So yeah, again, you know, it's that sometimes we have to go through those relationships, even when they're toxic, to work through whatever karma it is that we have created for ourselves. So you may have come out of something that was very, very toxic. Rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart. So I'm getting the feeling that this person that you are moving away from, pile number one, they are not in a good place. And you love them, you care about them, you don't want to, you want to be there for them and support them, but everybody has to have their own journey. And it looks like this person has to go through some tough stuff in order to learn and to heal. And it is not your responsibility, pile number one, to carry that person through if they're not putting in the effort to carry themselves through. And right now, this person is not putting in the effort to carry themselves through. And that's why you feel the weight of the world. And that's why you're carrying all this weight on your back, because you're packing this person and all their issues around because you're trying to fix everything. And that is not your responsibility. There's nothing here for you to fix, pile number one. You need to focus on yourself because you have all this amazing stuff over here that's going so great. This you don't need. And it can be very, very tough when there are feelings and emotions involved and when you really care about someone. But you have to take care of yourself first. Just like they say on an airplane, put oxygen on yourself before you put oxygen on anyone else. And that you need to put your own oxygen on right now because you're not, and you're giving it to someone else and they are on their own path. It doesn't matter how much you do for them, how much you give them, or how hard you love them. You cannot take this lesson away from them. They have to learn this lesson themselves. They have to experience this is their life path, and this is where they need to go. So it's time to begin again. It's time to start over. It's time to show your resilience and, you know, allow this person to go through what they need to go through. If you love them, allow them to go so that they can learn that lesson. That's such a hard thing. Oh my gosh, that's like the hardest thing ever, isn't it? To accept. It can be just, it can be so tough. Okay, I want to switch to the What's the Tea Oracle deck. Let's get some tea for you, pile number one. What is going on for pile number one? What is their tea? Shall we see? These are new cards and they are stiff. Ooh, they're not wanting to work with me. Okay, can we get the tea for pile number one, please? What is up with pile number one? Ooh, so I think that the universe is wanting to just reiterate that this person is not, they don't have anything to offer, you know. And it's not about having material things, right? But I mean, because money, whatever, but it has to do with marrying for money. This person might be with you because you are stable, because you have all of this stability. So they're here in your life for money. Look at two money things that we've gotten here. Two money things. And I feel like this person has either they're currently or in the past, they have taken advantage of you financially. They've used you for money. And that you don't put up with that. Don't do that. You're so much more valuable than that. And you don't, yeah, it's not about, you know, level, like, I don't want to say level up, but like you are such a beautiful soul and beautiful spirit. You're doing so good for yourself and you have all this good stuff going on. Don't allow this situation to hold you down, hold you back. Because if you can cut this out or at least move it out of your way for a while, you're going to allow for this to come through. Okay, let's get any final messages for pile number one. Do we have any final messages for pile number one? Any final messages? Let's get some good direction. What advice do we have for pile number 1 and how to deal with what is coming up. Let's see here. What other messages do we have for pile number 1? Okay, I think we got a couple cards, so we're going to go with these 2. Okay, how beautiful. Wow. So the first card we have is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? This card is representative of the Tower card. Things have to come down so that you can fix the foundation and rebuild them. You can't keep building on something that is falling apart and needs to come down. It's time to let go and allow this tower to fall down so that you can begin creating, right? You have this. It's time to begin. It's time to begin creating something new. We have answer the call. Listen to your intuition. You will be guided by your intuition, your spirit guides, your faith. All you have to do is listen and answer that call. It's really that easy. We make it so much more difficult than it has to be. All you need to do is be still, release, and listen to the little voice inside of you, because this is not going to steer you wrong. This is what's going to take you where you need to go. This is what's going to get you back on the path to move forward. I feel like you've done all this stuff, but maybe you got off the path, right? And this is your reminder. Get back on that path. Get back to, focusing on yourself, focusing on your finances, focusing on all of those around you, your friends who love you and support you. And then just be present and ready for the next thing, because your message is going to come to you. But you have to be able to hear the message. And if you have all of this noise and chaos, then you're not able to hear the call, to answer it. So it's time to quiet everything down so that you're able to hear what it is that you are called to do and then be able to move forward. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me for this pick a card reading. If you liked this video or if it resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up on your way out. Also, if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified of when I upload new content, be sure to hit the little notification bell. If you are interested in a private reading, you can check out my website, which is bobbyreads.com, to see all of the services that I offer and to book an appointment online. I want to thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello. If you chose this pile with the seashell and the tattoo tarot deck, then this reading is for you. This is what is coming up next for you in your life. What's the next thing that you can expect? Pile number 2. So what's headed your way? What messages do the universe have to prepare you for your future? All right. What does the universe have for pile number 1? This deck is always so stiff and the cards just want to fly out. The first thing we have is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands energy. What else do we have? Can I get more cards, please, for pile number 2? We have the Knave of Coins, or the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. What else is coming for pile number 2? What is up next for pile number 2? We have the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, money. Something's going on with money, stability. There could be a masculine figure. You could be a masculine figure, or you could be, there could be a masculine figure in your life that is a very stable, very reliable person. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, if that's not for you, something else that I'm seeing that's coming through. So 3 of Wands, this indicates a period of intense activity, a lot of movement. This can be travel. So there's definitely some kind of movement that's happening in your life, and it's pushing you forward financially. So with the Knight of Coins, this is abundance coming in, new opportunities, money increasing, money growing. And then with the King of Pentacles or the King of Coins, it just further builds on that. It further builds on that financial security and stability. Now we have the 6 of Wands reverse, and the 6 of Wands reverse is delay. So there might be a lot of activity and things might be building, but there could be a delay in receiving the monetary rewards or benefits or whatever. But it doesn't mean it's not coming. It just might be delayed. So if there's something that you're doing where you're growing your money, or you're investing in something, you're doing something new, your money situation is improving greatly. Just be patient. And all of this activity, you might be feeling like there's all this activity going on, but you're not yet seeing the return on your investment because you're having this delay. But these 2 cards here are here to tell you, no, you're good. It's coming. This is growth. This is financial growth. This is financial stability that's coming in for you, pile number 2. So just really hang in there, because there is some really solid stuff financially or like stability wise that is coming here for you. And I want to get let's get some more cards here. So let's pull a clarifier for the 3 of Wands. Can we get a clarifier for the 3 of Wands, please? For this activity that is going to be happening for pile number 2. Okay, we have the Fool. The Fool is a new beginning, new adventure, starting fresh, something going on. So, this busyness could be the start of a new business, a new adventure. It could be something new. So I feel like whatever this activity is something new. You might be starting a new business or going out on business for yourself, and you might be very worried because you might not be seeing this coming in, but this is such a fantastic new journey for you. You're on the right path. The Fool is telling you you're starting on this great new grand adventure, and the Fool is so full of optimism. You know, I think it's just such we hear the name the Fool, right? And people are going to think like, well, okay, that's like a foolish person. That's a person who's not smart. But that's not the way that the Fool card should be interpreted. The Fool card is basically being like innocent, naive, a naivete, but not naive because you're not smart, or the Fool's not smart, or whatever. It's this like innocence. It's this fresh, new opportunity, like seeing the world as just wide open and full of opportunities. So this, I do feel that all this activity that's going on is based on some kind of a financial venture that you might be getting involved in. And if this isn't happening yet, if you are thinking about starting a business, this is definitely an indication from the universe that this is coming for you, and it's going to come as a new journey. It's going to come with a lot of activity. You're going to be incredibly, incredibly busy. Let's get some clarification on the Knave of Coins and the King of Coins. Can we get a little more clarification on this abundance that's coming in, this financial stability? Can we get some clarification on this, please? Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups reversed, and let's get one more card here, and we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Swords reversed talks about 2 things that kind of go together. So one is going to talk about maybe finding an alternative way of doing things. Ace of Swords reverse can be conflict. So I want you to really be aware of, are you being open to suggestions? Are you being open to a new way of doing things? And if you're not, is that leading to this unnecessary conflict? I feel like this is just a minor situation, like this is a minor blip that's going to come up. But the beautiful thing about tarot, right, is that tarot gives you the opportunity to change the outcome. So this is just a story. This is just, themes of things that are going on. And you can take this reading and you can claim it, or you can take this reading and say, ooh, I don't want that. And so I'm going to be very aware of my surroundings, my experiences, my opportunities, so that if I see something that might be what I saw in my reading, I can choose a different way. And that is what these two cards here are telling you. You can run into some conflict if you are being very, very stuck in your ways or your way of doing things, and it can cause unnecessary conflict. Is it worth it? Is it worth the fight? Is this right here leading to the delay? I feel like it might be. Let's get one more clarifying card from the tarot. Find out more about this delay. Let's look at this Six of Wands reversed. Let's get a little more information on that and see what the delay is. What is the delay for pile number 2? For what is coming in the future? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords reversed. A lot of swords. Well, no, I guess not a lot. I guess there's only 2. Five of Swords reversed again. This is conflict. This is unnecessary conflict. And Five of Swords reversed can actually be somebody else's conflict, right? So you getting sucked into or inserting yourself into a conflict that you don't need to insert yourself into or be a part of. I feel like communication is really, really important. You've got such good energy coming through. You have activity, you have these new adventures, but don't get in your own way, because if you get in your own way, if you're involving yourself in something that you don't need to involve yourself in, then you're going to protect yourself and you're going to get to this financial growth so much faster. If you don't, and if you fall into these pitfalls here of, basically the energy I'm getting from the Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Five of Swords is like, how we can be like very difficult. There are times where I get in a mood where it doesn't matter what anyone says to me, they're wrong, right? They're wrong. I want to do it my way. I want everybody to just like get out of my way. I'm doing it the right way. Let me just do it my way. And I feel like that is going to be a detriment to you. So just really be like, when you find yourself slipping into that energy, pull yourself back out of it. Ask yourself, is this necessary? Do I need to, is this worth my time, my effort? Or is this something I can just let go? Is this a conflict I need to be involved in? No. Okay. Walk away. Because the cards are here like saying, hey, warning, warning, warning. You've got all this good stuff. Don't mess it up. Let's pull some let's get some oracle cards. What oracle cards do I want? Let's do What's the Tea? I like these What's the Tea cards. So let's pull a What's the Tea card and get some clarification. I want clarification on this Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords business. What is going on here? Okay, photo proof, getting evidence. Are you trying to get receipts? Are you checking out this person's social media, trying to catch them in something? Is there something going on here where you're wanting to gather proof? Is it worth it? Do you need it? Or is it something where you can just let it go? There's times where you want to just prove a point, and you just want to say here, see, are you doing that right now? Is that going to lead to additional conflict? Looking for receipts, digging. Is that going to create unnecessary drama or hardship or conflict in your life that you don't need? Oh, that one went flying. Ooh, we have love triangle. Ooh, okay. Pile number 2. This is getting juicy. Let's see what's going on with this love triangle. We are going to switch and we are going to go to the Broken Mirror Oracle. I want some clarification on this love triangle for pile number 2. What's going on here? So we have avoidance, in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. What else do we have? I want clarification on this. We have reconciliation, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. And I want one more Broken Mirror card, and we have 1111. Twin Flame, Runner Chaser, Divine Timing. Okay. So looking at these cards, pile number 2, I feel like this situation here is there is someone that could potentially be a counterpart energy, someone who you are someone that you feel connected to, like, you know, like when you met them you already felt like you knew who they were. That's this energy from this person. And when we have twin flame energy, twin flames are, they're tough. Okay, so if you don't know what a twin flame is, basically it's this idea that your energy is kind of split in half, and it embodies two different bodies, two different people. And they say that in twin flame relationships, they're very difficult because our twin flame is going to mirror to us all of the things about ourselves that we do not like. And so it is very, very challenging to be in one of those twin flame relationships if you are unwilling to look at the things that are bothering you about your partner and looking inside yourself and seeing if maybe there's something inside yourself that you need to change. The other thing with twin flames is because there's this dynamic, because they're showing us, they're mirroring to us everything that we cannot stand about ourselves, then there ends up being this runner-chaser dynamic. And very, very often, most often, more often than not, in twin flame relationships, there's going to be one person who's the runner and one person who's the chaser. Sometimes the roles will flip-flop, but usually, more often than not, the runner stays in the runner role and the chaser stays in the chaser role. And so I'm wondering if you have this twin flame and either you or they are in another relationship or talking to someone else or are somewhere doing something else. Because with this avoidance and reconciliation, I do feel as if you are in no contact with this person. This person might be feeling bad about something that they've done or a way that they've treated you, or they might be talking to someone else and knowing it's not going to go anywhere and they're avoiding you. They may still be hurt over something that happened in the past, but reconciliation is coming. So they are going to come back to you. There's going to be another cycle where they come back through. Just know that if the person that we're talking about here, if they are with someone else, it can be very hard to see someone that you care about with someone else. But just know that oftentimes those people need to have those relationships and those situations because it's an opportunity for them to learn and to grow. And so sometimes they need to learn from someone different from you. And it doesn't mean that they're not coming back to you, or it might mean they're not coming back to you, but they need those people that we're here for a reason. We're here to learn a lesson. And sometimes that means, having relationships with different people. And relationships can be a lot of different things. That can be, family relationships, friendships, all of that. I want to pull more cards. I want to get some clarification here. Let's see. I want more information about this situation here. We're going to come back to this, but I want to know a little bit more about what is going on with these pentacles and with the situation here. I feel like this might be a work situation. So can we get some clarification on this right here with our Ace of Swords, or Ace of Swords reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, and our Five of Swords reversed. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups reversed. Trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance, and fear of change or fear of loss. Do not let your fear hold you back. Are you self-sabotaging in this situation because you are afraid? Really look at that, because your fear could be the thing that is creating this behavior. Okay. I feel really like this is done. Like this message has been conveyed. I feel like this card really wrapped it up, where I do feel like these behaviors are a result of your fear. And if you can address your fear, then you can get ahead of this and you can just sit in your stability and your wealth and enjoy new opportunities and new things that are coming to you. With all of this activity, it is going to be so busy. And if you can get rid of the fear, they say, feel the fear. Wait, what is it? Feel the fear and do it anyway, or something. That's like some kind of a business quote, but anyway, motivational quote. But that's what this card is telling you. Just do it anyway. Okay, let's go back to this. I don't think, now that I'm really looking at the cards, I feel like these are two separate things. So I feel like this photo proof, you might be looking online to see what this person is doing, what your twin flame is doing. Are you looking to see, and you may have actually found that they're talking to someone or seeing someone while they are in no contact with you. But be patient. Be patient and allow that person to learn the lessons that they need to learn and return to you in divine timing. When the timing is right, they will return to you. We have the Page of Wands reversed. So this shows like a lack of, it's a lack of direction. It's not really knowing like where you're going. There might be conflict. There might be self-limiting beliefs. I feel like this is coming more from your person that we're talking about. So they might feel like they're not good enough. Their self-talk might be, you're better off without them, and you're not good enough, or they're not good enough for you. And so they are hiding out. They are avoiding you. I feel like that could be some of this energy that's going on with this person and why they're in no contact right now. They might be feeling like very, yeah, like they're not, oh yeah, see here. Okay, the very next card we get is this 8 of Swords. So they might be feeling like they're trapped. They might be in this other situation, feel like they're trapped and they can't move on or get out of it, but they can. So that's the thing about the 8 of Swords, right, is that this person is surrounded by swords. All they have to do is just rub up against a sword and they can release themselves. They can cut themselves free, and they are, but sometimes we allow ourselves to stay trapped in situations because, I don't know why. Everyone has their reasons why. But it's stemming from limiting beliefs. It's stemming from negative self-talk. It's lack of confidence. So whether this is referring to your person, I do feel like this is more of your person, but if this is referring to you, pile number 2, understand that at any time, if you want to be free from those doubts and that fear and just doubting yourself, not feeling like you're enough, not feeling confident, know that at any time you can choose to let that go by just brushing up against the sword and removing your ties. It's that simple. It is that simple, pile number 2. Okay, let's get some oracle cards here. Let's see. Let's get some messages. What messages does the universe have for pile number 2 for what's coming up? What messages and advice do you have for pile number 2 for what is next in their life? Okay, so we have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Yes, see, look at how their arms are up. They're in this pose of, like, that's the pose you'd be in if your wrists were like tied together, right? And this is saying call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Do not feel like you are not good enough. Cut the cord. This is reaffirming you can go up against the sword and you can cut this and free yourself. You can cut this rope and you can free yourself. Cut the cord. Allow it. Because that's where your protection comes from. That is where you are, that's where you're going to feel safe and secure. And that is where you're going to find your power. Your power is not going to come back to you until you free yourself from whatever limiting belief it is that is holding you back. Pile number 2. Okay. Let's do another oracle card for pile number 2. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. That's such an important message, pile number 2. So you might be feeling like you're on your own with the situation. Nobody understands what you're going through. No one understands your heartache. No one understands the problems that you face. But just know that you have people in your life who very much do understand, or if they don't understand, they still want to be there and support you. Allow those people in, pile number 2. Don't put up walls, or not even so much walls. I feel like it's this, I can do it on my own. I don't need any help. I've got it. I'm good. No worries. I feel like it comes, for you, it like comes from this like good place of like, I got it. It's under control. But allow people to come in and to support you, and to support you as a like family would, and to love you, because you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to deal with these emotions. I feel like there's a lot of frustration and a lot of just emotions and feeling kind of bubbling up here with whatever this situation is that's going to come up around your pentacles, and then with this here going on. Okay, let's do a few moon oracle cards. Let's see. Oh, that just flew right out. We have the Path. We have self-love. Right? What have I been telling you guys? Love yourself. Have good self-talk. Free yourself from these ties that are binding you. Free yourself through cutting those cords, calling your power back in, and loving yourself. Self-love is the beginning of anything and everything. Self-love is where our power comes from. Oh, and the masculine. Okay, the Path is telling you you're on the right path. We know you're on the right path because we see that your stability and your pentacles are lining up, and we see that you're on this brand new journey, right? You've got the Fool. You're on the right path. So if you're doubting whether or not you're on the right path, pile number 2, you are. You are completely on the right path. Hang in there. Continue on your journey and focus on self-love. By focusing on self-love, it's going to do 2 different things for you. If you're focused on loving yourself, then you will not fall into these traps of this 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and 5 of Swords reversed, all of them reversed. This is for someone who is struggling inside and has turmoil, or, doubts themselves, or doesn't feel good about themselves. But if you have self-love, if you love yourself and you treat yourself with kindness and love, then you are going to be much more aware of the situations that you get yourself into, and you will have more grace for other people as you find grace for yourself, pile number 2. So really, the universe is saying focus on self-love. And then we have this masculine energy. So you are coming into a time in your life where you're going to exude more masculine energy. Now, again, tarot is genderless. So when I'm talking about masculine energy, I'm not talking about necessarily manly energy. I'm talking about that yin and that yang, that feminine, that masculine, that light, that dark. So I feel this masculine energy coming through. I feel like it's really is going to come through in your work, right? Because we have two men, Knight of Coins, King of Coins. So I do feel like you're going to kind of put on this you're going to have this like masculine, take charge. I've got work I've got to do. I've got to get stuff done. I'm on a mission. I've got to get my pentacles, and I'm moving. And it's that masculine energy coming in that is going to be what propels you through this time. I hope that this reading was helpful for you, pile number 2. If this resonated, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you would like to be notified of when I upload new content, please also click the little notification bell. If you are interested in a private reading, I do schedule those on my website. My website is www.bobbyreads.com. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello. If you picked pile number 3, the Desert Rose, then this is your reading, and we are going to use this beautiful, I love this deck so much. This is the Haunted Mansion Tarot, and we are looking at what the universe has in store for you next, pile number 3. So what is coming up for you next? What can you expect next? Pile number 3. What can you expect next? What can you expect next? What can you expect next, pile number 3? Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, so right away, this could be something to do with a partnership that's maybe not going well. It could be a business relationship. It could be a family partnership, business. It's more partnership. I don't think it's family. I think this is either going to be, I'm getting relationship vibes, pile number 3. Let's just see. I feel like there might be an ending to something that's happening. But let's get more cards because it is way too early to see. Okay, we have the, oh gosh, okay. We have the 10 of Swords and we have the 3 of Wands reversed, okay? Okay, so it's looking like, pile number 3, that you are feeling devastated. I mean, just look at this card. I mean, this is just such a sad card, right? Like, can you just see the emotion in that? You're feeling hurt. You're feeling betrayed. You're feeling like you were stabbed in the back. When we see the 3 of Wands reversed, this can indicate like feeling isolated, feeling alone. And especially when we see it with the 2 of Cups reversed, you might be feeling really lonely right now. Or, you know, what's coming up. You might be feeling like, let's keep going, pile number 3. I don't know why this energy is feeling so heavy. Can we get more cards for pile number 3? Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups and we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like whatever is going on here, pile number 3, I do feel like perhaps there's infidelity. 3 of Swords reversed. This can be someone who is maybe not faithful, or someone who is doing something that is involving something into the relationship to create issues. So like it could be a second person, you know, it could be someone outside of the relationship, could be, but it could also be like some type of vice or something else that they're putting in before the relationship. So not necessarily a person, but like, let's say it's someone who puts like, there's something else really important to them. They put that becomes like the other person, you know, so to say. But we have the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is full of this emotional fulfillment. It's having like this feeling of like opulence, but it's not so much a when it comes to like material things type of an opulence, but it's like an opulence of I have so many positive relationships. I can choose from any one of them. Look at them. They're all on a shelf behind me and I can just enjoy any one of these. So I do feel like when this ends, it's going to open you up for this 9 of Cups energy. This 9 of Cups energy is fantastic. This is the energy of like, yes, I have, oh, see, and then we have the World card. This is amazing. The World card is the completion of a cycle. And it's the beginning of something new. This is the end to old cycles. So it's saying this situation, whatever this is going to complete, it's going to come to a close so that this 9 of Cups energy becomes available to you. Okay, so good things are coming. The World is like it's everything. It's like you have the world, you've completed, you've arrived, you have anything and everything you could, you know, possibly want. You're feeling fulfilled. I mean, this person here, look at her smile on her face as she's got the world in her hands. She's just very much like unbothered. And so it does look like you are going to go through kind of a rough time, but just know that this is amazing. Like, it's going to come to a completion, it's going to be done, and then you are going to be available for all of this love and emotion and support. Okay, let's see what else. What else is in store for pile number 3? See, when this reading first started, pile number 3, I was like, yikes, like I don't know if I want to keep going with this one, but look at how quickly it turns around, right? Okay, let's see what else is coming for pile number 3. I almost said Tauruses. What's coming next for Tauruses? So there might be Taurus energy. You could have Taurus sun, moon, or rising in your chart. There could be something in regards to, we're in Taurus season actually right now, so that's kind of an interesting thing. So we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a really good sign if you are going to be going into any type of negotiation. You are going to come out on top. So this Page of Wands is just like, everything is going to go good. Everything is going your way. It's crazy, right? The dichotomy of this. But it's like, once you can get rid of this pile number 3, then all of this new stuff is coming in. There's like ideas. This could be like an offer to collaborate, different opportunities. Wands are typically ideas, right? So this is when the page comes in, offering like a newness. Like, this page is carrying this wand and like, here, look at my wand. Let me make you a deal. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? And we have the 5 of Swords. Be careful of potential disputes that are coming up. I do feel as if these disputes are like going to be minor, so I don't think it's worth like putting up a fight, really. I want to get another clarifying card for this 5 of Swords. What is this 5 of Swords? Can we get some clarification on the 5 of Swords? What is this in regards to for pile number 3? Can we get a clarification on the 5 of Swords, please? Okay, and we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, that's crazy. So the 6 of Swords is leaving a bad situation and heading towards smoother waters. Okay, so I feel like this is saying that if there's conflicts that arise, just move away from it. You can just like move yourself away. This can also indicate travel that's coming up, but I do feel like in regards to the 5 of Swords and having the 6 of Swords, it's like going the next step, taking it, putting down the sword to fight and get in the boat and, you know, go on to smoother waters. The interesting thing about the 6 of Swords, and it's pretty much any card you're going to see, it doesn't matter who the artist is. You see rough waters on one side, and then we see smooth water on the other side. And it's like they're going to the smoother water where everything is fine. So just if you find yourself in conflict, really look at the conflict and say, is this worth my time, effort, and energy? Is this really that big of a deal? Or is this something that I should let go? Like, pick your battles. That's the message. Pick your battles. Okay. I want to get some clarification on this relationship here, pile number 3, and I'm sure you do too. So I want to pull, I'm going to use this Oracle deck. This is the Broken Mirror Oracle deck. So we can get some clarification on what is going on. Okay. You know what? Actually, before we do let's do this one. Okay, what is going on? Can we get some clarification? Pile number 3 for this situation here. Okay, so we have double life. So this is going to go into that 3 of Swords energy. This person can definitely be living a double life, or they can be like, there's aspects of their life that you have no idea. They're hiding things from you. It's almost like they have a double life. They're one version when they're with you, and they're someone completely different with other people. They will mask who they are to fit in with whatever their situation is. There's a lot of duplicity. Oh, right here, in another relationship. Yeah, I do. I feel like this person is not being faithful. Let's see what else we can get here regarding this person in this relationship. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. So it might be good to prepare yourself in how you want to communicate. Effective communication is so important, and it's important how we live our lives, and it's important to consider how we leave relationships. And we want to leave with as much integrity as, we came in with. And so being very clear about your communication. Are you communicating in an effective way? Are you communicating with kindness? Are you communicating clearly? Be very, very clear on how it is that you choose to communicate with this person, because it can make all the difference, right? You don't want, when this ends, you don't want to walk away and have it be like, oh, that's a terrible person. You walk away with dignity. And so they're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to expect miscommunication and maybe even an argument or a fight, but be very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Be very purposeful when it comes to the way that you communicate and the choices that you make. Okay, now we're going to move to the what's the tea? What's the tea? What is the tea for pile number 3? Let's see what we have here. Can we get the tea for pile number 3? Let's see what comes out. Pile number 3, what's the tea? Ooh, okay, that was like way too many cards, so we are not going to take that. Okay, let's see what we have here for pile number 3 for what's the tea. Wasting time. Stuck, no changes, limited. Don't waste your time. Okay? Don't waste your time. You have all of this stuff going for you, all of these options, and you have someone coming in with some kind of an offer, idea, something good is coming in. Don't waste your time staying in something that no longer serves you. It can be hard, but I do feel like the universe is telling you, hey, it's time to get moving. Like, we're not going to keep just staying where we are. Okay. Oh, again, we see the stuck, and it's right here above the 6 of Swords, where the 6 of Swords is movement. And we have this 5 of Swords first. This 5 of Swords was like conflict energy. And then we got the 6 of Swords for clarification. And I think that this is further clarification. Don't waste your time on these little battles that don't mean anything at all. Okay? Because smoother waters, calmer waters are just ahead. So stop wasting your time. Okay, let's see what other messages we have for pile number 3. What is coming next for pile number 3? What is coming next for pile number 3? We have screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. Okay, so I do feel like that is tying into this, where there is evidence and there are things that the other person is doing where you can find, I think you will find evidence or proof as to what's going on. However, I do want to say that even though this card is here, do not go through someone's phone. I don't like that this is I don't know. It just seems like it's like referencing getting into someone else's phone. We don't want to do that, right? Go looking for trouble. You're going to find it. So never do that. But I do think that you are going to find evidence of infidelity, cheating, something. And then we have obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. So this relationship could definitely have been a karmic relationship where you are dealing with karmic energy. And that's very common. That happens. We have those types of relationships so that we can learn lessons. So they are here to serve a purpose. Although that purpose can at times be very painful. But this person is an obsessive person. I don't feel that they're toxic. I don't feel that they're healthy. They might try to keep you in this relationship, not because they want you, but because they don't want to lose you. They don't want anyone else to have you. Not because they love you so much, but because they're selfish and they want everything for themselves. Okay. So I would be, just look for the signs. Look for the signs around you, pile number 3. Follow your intuition. If you follow your intuition and you see the signs and you follow the signs around you, you will never go wrong. Never. Okay, let's move on to some positivity. So hopefully. Okay, so these are the Moon Goddess Oracle cards. Goddess of the Moon, I think, Oracle cards. These are my favorite. I love these cards. Oh my gosh, you guys. My first pile, I used the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is like my favorite deck. It's the deck I use the most. If you go to the thumbnail for this video, you'll see the deck because I took the picture, thankfully, before I started filming. But my my dog ate that deck of cards. I walked away from my cards for a minute and he had gotten the entire deck. So that's such a bummer, but oh well, right? Okay, so what do we have? We have surrender. Woo, surrender. Didn't that just feel lighter just hearing me say that word, surrender? It like gives this sense of just, there's a peace when you can just let go, right? And the universe is saying, hey, surrender. Go with the flow. Get on this boat and just go with the flow because the universe knows where it's taking you. So everything is good. So just surrender. Look at how blissful this person's face is. Just so calm, right? You don't have to be in this toxic, chaotic space. You can be over here. Look at the water here too. You've got the water of the world, water with the 6 of Swords. You're just water for your message in a bottle or message, communication. You have all of this, amazing support and love to draw from. So surrender and go with the flow, pile number 3. Go with the flow. What else do we have for pile number 3? What is coming up next for pile number 3? What does pile number 3 need to know about what's coming up for them next? Faith. Oh, I love that. So looking at this Faith, and she has this belly, but it's painted as it's the earth. This is very much giving me the world vibes. This is also a lot of Empress energy, which is that divine feminine energy. It is that mother energy. This is here to tell you to have faith and to believe. Rely on your faith. Know that everything will be okay. Because doesn't it always end up being okay anyway? Like think about something that you've been really stressed out about or something that you anticipated it being really, really bad. But then when it happened, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. That is kind of the feeling that I get from these 2 cards. They're saying like surrender and have faith because you know that everything is okay because everything has always been okay and it will always continue to be okay. All right, let's get some advice. What advice does the universe have for pile number 3? Loosen your grip. Again, let go. See, loosen your grip and fall. Surrender. You're getting this repeated message. Just open up. If you can loosen your grip and allow and surrender, you can let in, whether it's your God, your spirituality, your beliefs, you can let that in once you let go and surrender. it comes back to your faith. I feel like you are someone who your faith is very important to you and you rely on your faith or your spirituality, whatever your beliefs are. And I think that you are being reminded right now to find solace and comfort in that faith and in your beliefs. Earth pulsing. This is the pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. Mother vibes. Mother energy. We've got this faith, you know, where it's like this Mother Earth energy. We have the earth pulsing energy. It's telling you slow down. Connect to nature. Spend time outside in nature, connecting. Find your peace. Take a deep breath. Be able to relax. Take your shoes off and walk barefoot on the earth so that you can feel rooted and connected. And we are going to pull just a few more cards, I think, for pile number 3. Any final messages that the universe has for pile number 3? What final messages does the universe have for pile number 3? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So very strong messages of like letting go, breaking the chain, ending cycles. Remember, we have the World card here, which is about completion. So you have completed this karmic cycle, and it is time now to let go and to start anew. You get to start brand new. And everything is lined up for you. And not only that, but the universe is coming to greet you with this energy of the mother, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Divine Mother, and it is here to comfort you. Know that when you're going through hard times, the universe is here to support you and to comfort you and to hold you. You know, it's hard when we look at generational cycles of issues in families, right? So whether that's like generational, you know, things like substance abuse, alcoholism, drug addiction, but it could also be patterns that have nothing to do with things like that. It could just be like negative communication styles or something that happens in your family generation after generation. Like maybe your family is the kind of family where people get mad at each other. They don't talk to each other for like years. You could be the person that could break that cycle. So really look at the things that you have seen demonstrated for you and see what is not working for you, what you want to change, what you don't want. And then let that go. Surrender that. Give that up. You have the power to break whatever ancestral karma chains, whatever. You have it within you to stop that and to not perpetuate it. And I feel like you are doing that. I feel like you know that deep down, and that's what you're trying to do, but sometimes it can get tough. I think it gets tough because you want to control it. Again, I'm getting Taurus energy. I'm getting like that. I check your chart. It's got to have Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or some placement that is very specific to this. But I do feel like you are stubborn and you hold on to things even when it doesn't serve you. And the big message is like loosen your grip, surrender, let go, allow. Okay, can we get one final card for pile number 3? One final piece of advice for pile number 3 for what is coming up next in their life. What do we have? What do we have? We have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So there you go. I mean, exactly what I was saying. There are people around you who want to support you and love you because they're right here. They're all of your cups. And they're coming in. They're gathering behind you to support you and lean into that. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy. So I feel like this is going to be maybe a group of women or a group of feminine individuals who are very nurturing and very mothering. I feel like you need to be mothered a little bit. Maybe you didn't have a good relationship with your mother, or, you know, there were issues there growing up, or maybe you didn't have a mother. And I feel like this time in your life, pile number 3, you are going to receive that love, that motherly love that you need. And it's going to carry you out of this situation right here with this relationship. And it's going to carry you into something so much more beautiful and more peaceful and more fulfilling. I hope this reading was helpful for you. If you liked it or if it resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload new content. Also, I do private tarot readings. So if you're interested in that, you can go check out my website, which is www.bobbyreads.com. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. If you picked pile number 3 with the rose quartz, then this is your reading. This reading is for what the universe has in store for you next, pile number 4. What does the universe have in store for you? Pile number 4, what's coming up next for you? So we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, maybe like an offer of love coming in. Maybe someone says, I got a cup of love and I'm bringing it your way. I'm bringing it in quick. Oh, and then we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is nostalgia. It's memories. It's thinking back on fond times, just fond memories. So maybe this person who's coming in offering you this cup of love is someone who maybe you knew when you were younger, or someone who you had fond memories with. This could be someone who is coming back into your life. This could also be a new love that reminds you of being young. It's so funny. This is just what's coming next, but like your love is coming up, which is maybe love's coming up for you next. Now, if this isn't someone new, this could be a reigniting of a current relationship. So maybe you're already with someone and you've been with that person for a really long time. You might notice they're going to come to you with like a renewed burst of love. You know how like relationships go through those times where you have your highs and your lows? I feel like this person is going to come back and they're going to meet you with this this fresh love, and it's going to be about nostalgia, remembering, looking back on the good times that maybe you have had. Okay. The next card we have is the World card, and we had this in the last reading too. The World card is completion. So it is the end of a cycle. It is fulfillment. So I feel like you are feeling very settled. I feel like you are feeling very satisfied that things are coming together in your life, or things are going to be coming together really nice. There could be some kind of a cycle in your life that's kind of wrapping up and you're moving into maybe a new phase. So that could be like, I don't know, you know how there's eras in our lives, like when you go from being young to like getting married, that's a new era. And then you like have kids, like that's a new era. And then you have grandkids, and like that's a new era, or, you know, whatever. I feel like a new era is coming for you because you had this completion with the World card. And now right behind it, we have the Ace of Rods. This is an idea coming in. This is an offer coming in. This is something coming in fast. That's like, hey, check this out. This is a really good thing. So when this era or whatever kind of concludes here, then right hot on its tail is going to be a brand new opportunity, brand new idea, brand new thing. And let's get more clarification. Let's get some clarification over here. Can we get more information for pile number 4 as to what is headed their way? Let's see what the universe has in store for pile number 4. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands reversed. 6 of Wands reversed can be a delay. Okay, so you might receive this offer and get really excited and like, yes, you want to move forward. Let's go. It's a great idea. And then, oh, we got a delay. That's okay. This doesn't mean that it's not going to happen or that it's canceled or whatever. It just means that it's going to take a little bit longer than you expected it to. but just be patient because it's good energy. It's all good energy coming in. It's like there's something new. Can we get a little more information for pile number 4? What does the universe have for pile number 4? Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So something interesting, you guys. 6s. We have 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Okay, so six is going to be a significant number. Look for 6 in your life. Look for, like if you get a receipt and it's like your change is $6.66 or your total is that, or you look at something that has a counter and it's like 666 or whatever, you know, look for 6s because that's going to be an indication that you are on the right path. Anytime we have synchronicities, it tells you, hey, you are on the right path. So that's where you need to keep going. When we see the 6 of Pentacles reversed, this is a warning to be careful with your money. So make sure that you're not spending it as fast as you are receiving it, okay? Or if you notice yourself in the future doing that, be aware and slow down because the 6 of Pentacles is money coming out as fast as it's going in, okay? And we want to build wealth. We want to build new things, and we don't want that 6 of Pentacles energy coming our way. The moon is divine feminine energy. When we see the moon reversed, it can be that there are either things in the shadows that we don't see, or it could mean that there's something going on that just hasn't been revealed to you yet. I feel like what's coming for you, pile number 4, is you're getting this offer, but then you're kind of in this weird spot, right? So you find yourself kind of in this inertia, things are delayed. So we've got this 6 of Wands here. It's things are delayed. Your money is kind of coming in as fast as it's going out, and there's something that you're not seeing. Okay, what does pile number 4 need to be aware of for what's coming in, so that they can just be prepared? What's going on here? Can we get some clarification on this Ace of Wands, the 6 of Wands reversed, the 6 of Pentacles, and the moon? Okay, so we have the Lovers reversed and the Fool. So there could be a partnership splitting here. I do not feel at all like it is a romantic partnership splitting. I feel like you have good love energy and partnership energy coming in. I feel like, and this is another 6, you guys. That's 4 6s now. Okay, there's something to be said about the 6s. Watch the 6s. So this could be maybe a business partnership that you need to part ways, because the Lovers card is immediately followed by the Fool, and the Fool is a new journey. A Fool is a fresh new start. It is 0. It is the world. It's completion. It's whatever was before is over and done and finished, and this is a brand new start. It's very interesting when we have when we do readings and we look at tarot. There are major arcana, minor arcana. So minor arcana are like all the number cards and then the suit cards, like a deck of cards. Then there's the major arcana, which are these cards: the World, the Moon, the Lovers, the Fool, the cards that don't fall into like a suit. And these cards, whenever you see major arcana cards, those are going to be the major themes. Okay, so those are the things that you really, really want to look for. So what's really coming through for you is completion. Everything is good. Everything is solid, stable. We're ready to go. There's something that's you can't see. There's something that's being hidden. But as soon as this partnership splits, comes to an end, whatever this is, it's going to provide you the opportunity for a new, fresh start. And that's where you're going to find this resolve itself. So this could be like splitting up with a business partnership. This could be potentially leaving your job. This could be deciding, it could be a lot of different things, but it's basically just a split of 2 people. But I'm definitely not feeling split relationship wise. I'm definitely feeling like it's something to do with your feeling, with basically your money being delayed and your money stuff. So there's something that you're not seeing in here that once it's revealed, once you see it, and once you split up from it, everything is good. You're going to be on such a good path. Let's use the What's the Tea cards to get a little more information on what is going on with this Ace of Rods, Six of Wands, revert, this whole thing. An offer, okay. So here, you're going to get this is an offer. This is a brand new start. And the cards are saying you're going to get an offer. Okay, something's coming in. Something good is coming in. So don't let this slow you down, because there's something new. There's something good coming for you. Okay, pile number 4, when you watch this, whatever it is that comes for you, come back to this video and go in the comment section and tell me what it was that came through for you, okay? And then we also have child services. Kids, whoa, okay. Child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. Okay, so this is interesting. And I feel like this came out for a reason. I feel like you need to be aware of the children in your life. Not necessarily your own children, but children that are around you. So be aware of the children in your family, the children in your neighborhood, children that you come in contact with. Be mindful, because there could be a situation where there is a child at risk, and by being aware, you could be the person that saves their life. So I do not feel that this card pertains to you at all, pile number 4, but I do feel that this is a message that's coming through that we need to pay attention to, especially because it is so stark and so different from the reading. I actually have goosebumps right now. I feel like this is just, I'm getting like warning, pay attention. Some type of intuitive message is coming through saying, hey, be aware of what's going on. Be aware of the kids in your life. Pay attention. So that was crazy. Okay. And then we have impersonator. Wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, copies you. So I'm wondering, pile number 4, if this person that you're in partnership with is someone who you're friends with, or like frenemies, or you thought you were friends and things have maybe turned. And this person they want to be who you are. They want to have what you have. They are, like they say, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. I feel like this person that you're in this partnership with that has to do with these work situations, I feel as if they admire you and they want to be like you. So they do things to, like, not impersonate you, but like mimic you, right? And I think it comes with this very weird energy of like, they want to be like you, yet like they carry some weird resentment towards you because, I don't know, they're jealous. I got jealousy. Jealousy is coming through. Really look into this person here, and see if there's, someone in your life that you're partnered with that I just feel like it's work. I do. I really feel like it's work. I feel like there's someone at work who is just, I don't know, driving you crazy. Driving you crazy. And once you see, what they're doing, and like you see it for what it is, once it comes out behind the shadows and it's illuminated and you can see it, I think it's going to become really, really clear for you, pile number 4. I think you're going to be like, oh my God, that's it. That's what she was talking about. Okay, let's get some moon, goddess of the moon oracle cards. This is one of my favorite decks. Let's see what we have. What do we have for pile number 4 for what is coming for them next? What does the universe have in store for you next, pile number 4? What is next? Okay, we have darkness, long night, moon. Again, I feel like there's no space over there, but I do feel like this is kind of, again, talking about this, what's in the dark, what's in the dark shall be brought to the light. Something is hidden, something you're not seeing. But hang in there and spend time, because all will be revealed. Eventually, it's all going to come out and you will know exactly what's going on. We have protection. You are divinely protected. 24, 2 + 4 = 6. So there's another 6 for you. Know that you are divinely protected, and that anything that you anything that you want, anything that you want to manifest, anything that you want in your life, you can do that because you are divinely protected. I feel like you have someone watching over you and making sure that you are safe. I feel like you are protected by spirit guides or perhaps family members or people close to you that have already passed. But I do feel that there's this protection over you. And we see that in this, either this amazing offer of love that brings feelings of nostalgia, or it's this reawakening of a love that you already have. You are rooted and solid and complete. We have this offer coming through for you, okay? And just know that you are divinely protected. And so you don't need to worry about this person and what they're doing, because it's all going to work out because the universe has your back. You are divinely protected, pile number 4. And the universe wants to remind you of it. Okay, what else does the universe have for pile number 4? We have faith. Okay, let's talk about this because I don't know if this is for everyone or if this is just for like one specific person watching this video. But I'm just going to kind of go on a sidebar. If this does not resonate with you, just ignore this part. But I do feel like, so with this one, when the protection card came out, my first initial thought was it had to do with this child services. And I was very much getting mother vibes, motherly vibes. And I'm wondering if, so here we have this, this is faith, and it talks about having faith. But, and this came out in my last reading too, which is this is very weird, but, this card, it's having faith, right? Which we were literally just talking about, knowing that you are divinely protected and having faith and knowing that the universe has your back and is going to protect you. But with this faith and this protection, I'm getting this feeling of, mother, small child, small baby, because this is almost like an egg, like a human that, is fresh, new. Even though it's a woman, it just gives that feeling, right? And then we have this image of a woman talking about faith. And a lot of times this card represents Empress energy, divine feminine, which we have the moon, which is divine feminine. And then faith is also a divine feminine card. But I'm just feeling like for someone out there is something to do with a new baby or someone who's pregnant and protecting that child and just being aware of what's going on. So if this is resonating to you for that, please be aware, okay? I can't control the messages. I just forward them along. Okay, can we get some advice? What advice does the universe have for pile number 4 for what is coming up next and how to handle it? What advice? We have the cosmic heart. This says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Okay, it goes back to this idea here of faith. It's having that faith. It's telling you, again, it's just reaffirming that you need to rely, your devotion, your faith, living your life with a heart that is in tune with whatever your beliefs are. That is where you're going to find your strength. So rely on your heart and your intuition, especially when it comes to your faith and your beliefs. The universe will never steer you wrong if you follow that little voice inside of you, that instinct, your intuition. Okay, and I want to apologize now. We're just going to go ahead and roll with this, but my dogs are fighting. I have 2 little Sholo puppies, and they're fighting with each other right now, so we just want to get through this reading right, and I don't want to stop. So we're just going to keep on going. Okay, so the next card we have for you for advice is your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So you have the ability to create anything it is that you want. I know it sounds really terrible. It sounds like they're killing each other, but I promise you they're not. We are only on this earth one time as this person, right? So me, Bobby, in this Bobby skin suit, I only get to experience this one time as who I am. And So why not make this life as beautiful as you can? I feel like that's going to really resonate with you, pile number 4. I think if you're creative, if there's something that you used to do that was artistic that you would like to continue to do, something that you miss, this is definitely your reminder from the universe that you are a creative person and that you should spend time. Okay, look at this. This perspective card, I feel like this is yours. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground, keep things into perspective. Sometimes things can seem like they're a lot worse than they actually are. But if you can keep it in perspective. So this picture I think is so amazing because it shows the earth and then it's zoomed out and the earth is so tiny and there's so much around it. And this is just such a great example of keeping things in perspective, reminding you, keep things in perspective. Also, look at all these circles we have. We have the moon, we have the earth, we have the moon again, we have the world card. So I'm getting the feeling of a lot of completion, a lot of ends of maybe bad cycles or things that no longer serve you, but keep it in perspective. Then we have the sisterhood of the rose. Women coming in to support you. Women coming in to teach you, not necessarily women. I'm sorry. I should back up. Feminine energy. We know that with tarot, there is no gender. It's energy. So it's masculine, feminine, but that has nothing to do with gender. So this is going to be female energy. Look for the female teachers to learn from. Those are who you need to learn from. Look for guidance in also strong women. Look at Greek mythology, look at the Bible, look at stories of strong women who are powerful, and find comfort and solace and support in that. If you can find a tribe, your own tribe of feminine energy, that's fantastic. But if you can't find your own tribe, that's fine, because you can find your own tribe through books and stories and just all different ways. And shameless plug here, I do have a second channel that's called Bobby Reads, and I do like history videos, just all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you're interested in learning about some strong women, I do videos over there. So I'll leave a link and you can hop on over and check that out, okay? And we have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. I feel like it doesn't matter how many cards we pull, you are continuing to get the same message. And I think that it's incredibly important to understand that. It's important to understand that you are not alone and that you are so loved and so supported. Pile number 4. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated with you, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you have not already subscribed, please be sure to click the subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified of when I upload new content, then please be sure to click the little notification bell. If you are interested in a private reading, I have a website where you can go and schedule that. And my website is www.bobbyreads.com. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.